Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner decides to signal fair. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Keene. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
2nd down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Keene. He's moving out of the pocket now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made wide open way downfield. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And it's a punch formation. Gonna run it. It's Carr. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The offense now operating in empty. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? They'll run it from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He bought some time. Now lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. To throw, it's Keene. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Razorbacks bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And a returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the ground, it's Carr. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Same tailback, another carry. The freshman brings him down quickly. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Keene. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Keene. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Keene. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Lets it go. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a first and 10 play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing it out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He can't stop him. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Carr. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Your first down loss, it's second and long for the 23. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Extending the play now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Keene. Receiver makes the grab, and it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Razorbacks pick up enough to get a first down there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. They're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Same tailback, another carry. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. With sure hands, it's more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's Hussein. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Escapes the pocket.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looking downfield, it's Keene. He's running out of time here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new...
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands defense team able to recover the football. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Keene. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
But we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room, can he get there? Touchdown Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Keene. Using his legs on the scramble. Going for his running back. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah.